Yeah. Conor back, y'all. Conor Benn is back. Conor is back. Connor's 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 back. P E D's 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 P E D's D's D's. Yeah, he's back, y'all. Well, and then they got reports of the triple B of C letting them slide. Letting them slide. Right? Now everybody want to send messages. Damn. Say that he's cleared to go. I told folks, man. And everybody go back there and look at all my past live streams or videos about this kind of Benn mess. Told folks. Hell, even yesterday I talked about it. I talked about it, and I said, Jim, so I see you. And what's up, Bruce? Yeah, they saying that he got a license in Florida and a license in Texas, and I guess like the organizers, I don't know, I think it's the ABC, said that they reviewed his case, and the triple BOC said he's good to go. So Jake Donovan has something good to say. Jake Donovan said, you know, doesn't make sense for somebody to allow a guy to have a boxing license in Florida and Texas when he's been accused of having PEDs in the system, which he did. Well, the piss test says it was in the system. And there's no telling when the guy has been testing for. Nobody knows, and he's gonna go out there and fight this guy. Makes no sense, but it is what it is. And he's gonna have his fight in what? In Orlando? He's gonna have his fight in Orlando too. So, man, we gonna see what it is, man. When how he performs in Orlando, which, you know, he ain't been in the ring, and nobody knows really if he's how good, you know, what he's been training camp been like and all that stuff. But we gonna see how he look. And people's gonna say, oh, he looks a little bit flabby now at the PEDs and all that stuff, man. I told y'all yesterday on my live stream, everybody's afforded due process. You know, and I gave scenarios on what should happen with people when they pop, you know, because, you know, there's different criteria for suspensions and non-suspensions and all this stuff. But I told folks, man, nobody wanted to listen. This whole way when I was talking about this Conor Benn mess, told folks they don't know what's going to happen. People don't, what if he didn't take it? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here want to just say he took it. A lot of people just want to say he took it. You know, and I can't say that he took it. You know, only thing I can say is that it came up on the piss test. And I'm not giving the guy an out or sympathizing or anything like that, empathizing. I'm just saying what for as far as what I know and what he said in the statement. And even in the statement, one of them, some people didn't look at the aspect of that he was accusing the lab or the shipment. Basically, he was elaborating on the chain of custody of the piss. Like, when you go back and read this dude's statements, talking about the real long one that he had, he accused what was it? His excuse, accusation, or whatever you want to call it, was that the chain of custody was broken, and that he never asked for a B sample when which they tested the B sample on their own accord. So I'm real interested to see. I'm real interested to hear what's going to be the Triple B's response, official statement to this, because you got two people right now, well, three people right now sitting in limbo. Dillian White, Alicia Baumgartner. Well, two people sitting in limbo. Alicia Baumgartner and Dillian White, with their adverse analytical finding, or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to see. We're going to see. I don't think Alicia Baumgartner is going to be suspended, but she could be. I kind of thought that they was going to do this with Conor Benn. And that's the reason why I stayed reserved on will they suspend him or not. The whole way. Yeah, I got jokes. We all got jokes. But, you know, I don't think we should just condemn somebody because they have a and y'all can look at my whole fucking catalog of videos. I ain't never once condemned somebody for popping on a drug test. I ain't never. Look at my videos on Jarrell Miller. Look at my videos on Tyson Fury PED test. Look at mine on Dillian White. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kept it pretty consistent. Well, there's a lot of them, so I'm hoping I kept it pretty persistent, because I just try to keep the same energy just like everybody else is supposed to. But Conor Benn was a unique situation, because you had two countries commissions and shit looking at him, and you know, it's just one of those things. Like, people don't know how long people been getting piss tests out here. They got in competition and out of competition tests, things you could take out of competition, things you can't take in competition. You know, the micro dosing shit that people like to bring up, which you can't micro dosing is not for all PEDs. You know, a lot of these PEDs out here, you have to have a reserve buildup in your body for you to get a significant result. You know, like that shit that Alicia Baumgartner is accused of taking. She would have to take like 150 milligrams of that shit for fucking 2 weeks. 2 weeks for her to drop her estrogen levels. But then you have to take that with something else. And the two things that she got popped for don't go together. They don't go together. So y'all can go look it up. There's countless YouTube videos. There's YouTube videos that will literally send you to the right direction on where to go read the proof in the pudding for yourself. But everybody got an opinion. Just like everybody got assholes. You know. There's only on rare occasions that somebody doesn't have an asshole. Okay? There ain't that many people that don't have an asshole. Okay? So let's not go there for all you specialty people. You know, I told folks, man, about this Conor Benn mess. You know I don't get a lot of views and shit like that. I just do this shit because I like talking boxing. Maybe one or two people might pop up and like it too. Nobody, then it is what it is. But I've been right on a few things. And when it comes to Conor Benn, what about everybody else? You know, there was a time in boxing to where only certain people's past will get brought up during boxing events and shit like that. Oh, he beat his wife. He got convicted for this. PEDs, past questionable wins, PEDs would get brought up. But now all of a sudden people don't want to bring up Dillian White's during his past fights, Tyson Fury's, stuff like that. You got Tommy Fury repeatedly saying he's going to kill someone. And I don't hear half the uproar about it. Like when Deontay Wilder said it. When Derek Chisora said, I'm going to kill David Haye. Right? I didn't hear half the uproar from it. You know, the investigations and that's unsportsmanlike. Why do you want to kill somebody and all this shit? I didn't hear it. I didn't, you know. So, but it should be brought up because this is the history of boxing. It's history. It should be brought up. Conor Benn's fight, yes, motherfuckers should bring up that this guy got away. They should. They should bring it up. They should bring it up. It's history. It's historical history of boxing. You got popped by Vada. You beat the case, and now you back here on the streets. Like, if you didn't do it, he shouldn't feel ashamed about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a asterisk on your name. It's a black cloud hovering over you. But if you really didn't do it, then you shouldn't be worried about what the crowd got to say. You know what I'm saying? Because the crowd ain't going to help you win fights, and the crowd ain't going to help you win PED cases. You know? The only thing the crowd is going to do is laugh when you down and question you when you up. You know what I'm saying? So, same thing with Alicia Baumgartner. Remember, for a while she blocked it. You couldn't respond to her shit. She turned off the comments on her Twitter. You know, it's kind of a smart thing to do, but you know, you don't want to hear all that shit, right? But it is what it is. Is either they're gonna bring it up and vindicate you, or they're gonna bring it up to question it. But it's the historical events of boxing, and I think that every time somebody do pop or have a questionable win and stuff like that, or controversy, I think people should just keep it fucking real instead of being sometimey with people. And I know, getting the fuck out of here.